Good morning. It is Monday, 31 August, 101 day, 101st, I guess, day on trail. It's almost 7 o'clock in the morning, just leaving Imp shelter, Imp campsite / shelter, where we stayed last night. There were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other people. 2 people tented. It looked like someone else had come in overnight and tented as well. No caretaker present, so no pay. This morning's goal is Rattle something lodge. Yeah, I forget the name. Rattle something lodge. Look at that though. Ain't even on trail 10 minutes. Get to come up and see this. Looks like it's going to be an absolutely beautiful day. Rattle, yeah, I don't know. Let me look real quick. So it looks like it's just Rattle. It looks like it's Rattle River Lodge. See if I can get my mouth working this morning. It is cold. I don't think it's as cold as it was yesterday, but yeah. So I think it's a short day. I wouldn't say like 9 miles. This Rattle River Lodge is where we were originally supposed to get off to resupply until we got off. We got off yesterday. We're due to the being cold and wet. But we decided we were gonna go ahead and stay here. Anyways, we've already got reservations, so should be good. Get in town, get some good food. But yeah, we do have the day's hike includes a 4,000 footer this morning. Let me check real quick. I didn't get the name of it. Looks like it's Mount Moriah. It's like I said, it was just 4,049 feet, so it's just barely a 4,000 footer. But it looks like the peak of that's 2 miles ahead. So I think there were a couple of views. I think the one I just showed you was the first view leaving the campsite. My GPS seems to be a little off this morning. It still had me not even at the campsite yet. But I'll let that update while we're up here on the ridge. And sights like that come up. I don't know if you can see the wind turbines over there. Sights like that come up, I will definitely jump on and share with you guys. And as always, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you down trail. We've got a view coming up here in 0.1 mile, and then another one at 0.5. That is not the view, but just a little clearing on the way down the trail here. So we're working our way over a little hump. We're coming down it now, I believe, right before we start the ascent up Mount Moriah. We'll see. Mount Moriah didn't look like it was going to be a very steep climb this morning, so I'm hoping the overall day is not going to be bad at all. But yeah, I'll jump on down here when we get to the view. Look at that. I hope that sunlight's coming through for you guys. Looks like, at least for a second, we could see it. Yeah, there was some fog rolling through. I think I got some awesome pictures of it. But as the fog was rolling through, the sunlight just coming through. There we go. There's some more little raindrops dropping from the canopy. Absolutely gorgeous. I just love these walk boards. They're slippery as snot, but I just think they're the coolest thing. And it looks like we've got maybe a decision to make. What do we got here? Carter, that's the trail we need to be on. Stony Brook Trail. Yeah, that is not the one we need to be on. So we should be this way. Sometimes these signs are hard to read. They're not necessarily facing the same direction. But there's our white blaze. Lets us know we should be on the right trail. Although we've seen many other trails with white blazes that were not the AT. But yeah, we'll see. And I'll tell you what, the whites here have just, it seems like thousands of freaking different trails. It's like every time you turn around, there's another sign for another trail somewhere. But yeah, this should be up. There's our blaze. And we'll see you up here. We should be getting to this view here any second now. So here's our first documented view for this morning. Tried to get the video on the way up, but that sun was right in my eyes, so I couldn't even see what was happening up here. But yep. Like that should be North Carter mountain right there in front of us there, that little bitty peak, or a little rounded one. But yeah, I don't know. That sun still may be too. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. It may just be washed out. No. Okay, we're gonna continue down trail. About 0.5 miles is the next view. This is coming up to the second view for this morning. So rocky outcrop. Cairns. It's gorgeous. The fog rolling through the mountaintops. Just one more look around here. We've got 0.4 miles to the next lookout. You just can't beat it. Absolutely gorgeous. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that's the presidential range over there with the big majority of clouds on there. But I could just be pulling shit up my ass. You're supposed to see it up here. Southwest, I think they said, but I have no idea what direction I'm looking. But I'm gonna have to believe that was Mount Washington over there. Looks like one of the tallest. But yep, I'm gonna head down track. So I'll jump back on if anything else of interest comes up, or 0.4 miles when we get to the next view. So we will see you down trail. And see, look at this. This was not, there might be a good view up there too, but this was supposed to be a nice easy climb this morning. We're just past the view we were just at. It's just a little less obstructed by the trees. Absolutely gorgeous. Here comes the sign. Hopefully it doesn't wash you out. I'm assuming that up there is probably the peak where we're going, Maria. We're about a mile away, about 1.4 miles, I think. Well, I think it's 1 mile. Like when I looked, 0.4 miles to the next view, then it was 1 mile to the summit. So that should be it. I will see you guys down trail with that awesome view. Yeah, coming up from that view was just this walk straight up this rock face. It's kind of insane. According to gut hooks, this was supposed to be a nice gentle climb this morning. Yeah, we've had more boulder climbs. Not more. We just had a lot of boulder rock climbs this morning. Again, I just can't get over these views. It's gonna be, I'm gonna miss New Hampshire. That is for sure. I think we should finish it up in a day. Tomorrow, maybe another day. But we will, today we're going to hit 300 miles remaining mark. We'll hit that about 2 miles before 2 miles before where we're staying. And then tomorrow morning, we should hit the 1,900, 1,900 mile marker as we leave the hostel. It's like within 4.5, 5 miles of that. So those are the two big milestones coming up. It looks like we have another view. I don't think we may be on this rock cliff all morning. I don't think we're to the second documented view yet, but yeah, I mean it is all of the same mountain ranges, but I just honestly can't get sick of it. This would be the third documented view this morning. 0.6 miles to the summit of Mount Monroe from here. So yeah, that'll be the summit of Mount Monroe there. Yeah. That town we saw earlier in the pictures must be Gorham. That's where we'll stay tonight. The Rattle River Lodge. Looks like there's the Karen. So I believe we're going to continue up this ridgeline. We'll continue up and over. You can see that. So we'll see you down trail. 0.3 miles from the summit of Mount Monroe. Just another rocky outcrop. Not a documented view. But I don't know. I'm assuming there's going to be a view on top of Mount Monroe, but I'm not sure. So I figured I'd go ahead and capture the mountain range and the view one more time. Full 360 here. I don't know. You may get my shadow here in a minute. Nope. I managed to stay above it. Okay. So we will continue down trail. So Mount Monroe, or Moriah summit's 0.1 miles. As you see here, we just came up the Carter Moriah Trail, which was the AT. We're going to the left from these signs. So it's yet again changed names to the Kenduskeag Trail, AT. For some reason, they can't call this damn thing the AT. They always put AT on the back of some other trail name. Guthook says it was 500 yards, 500 feet, I thought it said. 500 yards. Actually, I think it said 500 feet. This says 0.1, so I think I'm going to go because it's going to be a short day. However, that is how it starts out. So My guess is it's going to be 0.1 of that all the way to the summit. But it's supposed to be some awesome views. So I'm going to go ahead and climb up there and share some views with you guys. So I'll see you up there. Let's zoom in 2 times here. We're at the summit of Mount Moriah. Ended up, the summit was actually a 0.1 blue blaze from the AT. But I got a short day, and the comments just made it sound like it was absolutely gorgeous, and it is. I mean, look at this. Nothing but mountains. Just absolutely breathtaking. Again, I think those are the presidentials over there. One of those two is Mount Washington. Zoom out to 1 and just do another round here. Just absolutely gorgeous. I'm starting the descent down Mount Monroe. There are no more documented views for today's hike, the section we're hiking. We've got 6 miles to get to the Rattle River Lodge where we're staying tonight. But I'm sure there will be views between here and there. It is supposed to be mostly downhill, and as usual, it's this lodge is actually right on the AT. So, but it is technically in Gorham. I think it's Gorham, New Hampshire. So, as always, heading into a town, you go downhill. So, the majority of this 6 miles, or the next 6 miles, is supposed to be downhill. Hopefully, it's not all like this. Of course, if it's got steps like this, that won't be bad. But yeah, this downhill is hard on my knees. But price we got to pay to get into town, I guess. So I'll jump on to share views as they come about, as always. And yeah, that's it. So I will see you guys somewhere down trail. Like I said, six miles of this, and the day will be done. Well, at least the hiking day. Then we'll get to start our in-town chores, laundry, shower, confirming what we think our next resupply spot is, and figuring out what we need for resupply as far as food. So we looked a little last night. It was a bit hard. We got to switch maps. So like I said, I think tomorrow or the following day we will finish New Hampshire and go into Maine. So we actually have to swap maps on gut hooks to see where we're going. And it's a pain to do during the day as we hike, because I use gut hooks as one of the tools to track my hike when it wants to work. It has a habit of shutting itself, or it's recording tracks off. But yeah. Okay, that's more than enough rambling for now. So I will see you down trail as the sights present themselves. You just can't beat the beauty of this forest. Coming up through at all this, I don't know what it is. It's some kind of moss, just blanketing the forest floor. Sometimes we get some grass, like in here. These boardwalks. This is there's water underneath me. Some of them have puddles. Some of them look like they're little streams, or maybe possibly just springs. But absolutely gorgeous. I love it when the floor or the forest is covered with that moss. It's just unreal. just like everything is layered in it. A lot of the forest is, I mean, it's thicker. I may have picked a bad spot to try to convey how pretty it is, but yep, okay. Looks like we're gonna start more steep-ish downhill. So as the trail allows and as the scenery dictates, I will jump back on and share with you. The views are changing obviously as we come down the mountainside. Looks like we might walk next to a little stream for a while. I've heard it for a while, but there were just little bitty sections, I guess, or maybe smaller streams feeding into this one. I don't know if this turns into, I'm assuming the Rattle River Lodge is named so because it's near a Rattle River. I'm just guessing at this point. I haven't actually looked. But anyways, I just thought I'd capture some of the scenery here. The trail has just actually started to level out again and widen out. The trail's been incredibly narrow here coming down the mountain for some reason. Yeah. Maybe a little swim hole down there. Not that I'm swimming today. Seems like anytime there's swim holes, we're heading into town or we have a big mile day, so we never stop and swim. We've soaked our feet several times at various campsites, but even that's few and far in between based off of what our water supply is. A lot of times it's just a puddled spring or nothing at all. So, okay, gonna keep heading down trail. So apparently the Rattle River, I'm not sure. I mean, I didn't cross it, but it's coming up on my right and on the left, so it's joining here. Looks like the AT crosses it here. This one definitely has a good swim hole. So, yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know if it matters which one was the Rattle River, or maybe it turns into the Rattle River here when the two streams converge. But we're gonna keep going down trail that way. Here's more a little downstream of Rattle River. And of course, as I was talking about, a perfect swim hole. And it's not too deep, but it looks 2-3 foot deep. Such a shame. Okay. It is warm enough to actually get in the water today. But yeah, going into town, we got other things on our mind, like our resupply. Although it's gonna be funny, based off of whatever plan we come up with, we may not even need to resupply based off the quantity of stuff we brought with us going into the Whites, or the Whites, but specifically the Mount Washington, that range area. We're reading stories of people getting stuck up there for a day or two, so we had basically pretty much 5 days worth of food, 5+. I had four full days of food plus enough food for the day we actually headed out from town, plus snacks for what would have been the day coming into town. But I think I've still got 3 full days worth of food. I did not break open a food bag for today since it's only like 9 miles. I'm just eating out of my snack bag. So yeah, and then the extra or the unexpected day we spent at the lodge for the rain and cold weather at the David Joe or Joe David Lodge or whatever it was. We had dinner and breakfast there as part of the stay. So that was another dinner that wasn't eaten. And I also didn't eat lunch that day, so basically I had my breakfast and snacks. So, or not even all my snacks. But whatever, that's enough rambling. I'm not even sure where that started or where it was going. Yeah, we'll see you down the trail. We're gonna hit our 300-mile remaining mark here shortly. It's less than a half a mile to go. So I'll jump back on when we get to that point. This is the Rattle River shelter we're coming up on. Definitely sounds like, or smells like someone had a campfire here last night. So this would have been absolutely gorgeous. Let me zoom out. Absolutely gorgeous shelter to stay at. Yeah, looks like there's a fire up there. Hopefully someone's camping up there. So it's a Rattlesnake River shelter. That spoke up there. There's someone camping up there. At least I don't need to feel bad about walking away with a fire burning in the forest. But this looks absolutely disgusting. I don't know. Tree stuff. I don't know why that couldn't have been swept right out of the shelter. Yeah. View right next to the river. Yeah, that would have been an awesome place to stay. It's Monday, 31 August 2020, about 11:10. I'm showing that I'm passing 1,893.1. So that's 300 miles remaining, but I have not seen a 300-mile sign, so I don't know. I started looking at the shelter, which was 1,892.8. Coming all the way through, and we're already 0.1 after, and I'm not seeing it. So it may not exist, or I somehow missed it. But yeah, anyways, we'll just go ahead and document the date and time. If I run across it, like I said, I've seen some of these signs as much as a half mile off according to Gut Hook's mileage tracker. So if it shows up, I'll jump back on and document crossing the actual sign that someone created. But yeah, I'm not interested in creating the signs myself. So if they're there, I'll get a video and take a picture. If not, I'll just keep going on. So hopefully, if this one doesn't exist, the 1,900-mile marker will exist tomorrow, since it was the 1,800 we couldn't find, or it didn't exist. Even though, again, we specifically started looking for it before and after. So I'll see you down trail. I had the camera facing me just a second ago, recording the 300-mile marker comments, and then there was a day hiker coming up. So just up ahead, there were 3 baby cub bears that climbed up a tree, and mama bear stayed at the foot of the tree. So he didn't say how far up, so I'm gonna keep my eyes open. I was starting to think bears didn't exist here in New Hampshire. But if I'm lucky, I'll get to see mama bear and 3 cubs here. I just wish he told me how far up it was. That'll be awesome. I'm 0.9 miles from Rattle River Lodge. So I'm assuming my chances of seeing the bears, I've got to be well past to where the day hiker saw them. So there was a steep ridge on my left. So my guess is once the mama bear thought it was safe and the cubs came down out of the trees, they probably went down that ridge into the forest. We're also, I mean, we're approaching, I don't know, it says it's some kind of a mobile or snowmobile trail. I don't know if it's just a no shit trail or if it's a road from the iconic gut hooks. But there's also going to be a road near at the Rattle River Lodge. I don't know why I can't say that, like a tongue twister. So I'm assuming the closer we get to a road, the less and less chances I'm gonna have of seeing anything. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go with the my initial assumption that I don't think bears really exist in New Hampshire. He said he saw them, but if I don't see them, they don't exist, right? Whatever. Okay, just a random thought. So I will. I'll try to jump back on as I approach the lodge, but just from the scenery that's going on here, there's probably not going to be much else to see. We are going back and forth next to a river, but if there's something to see it there, I'll jump on and share it or snap a picture. But other than that, I will see you guys at the lodge. Out. There's the Rattle River Lodge and Motel or Hotel. Or hostel. Rattle River Lodge and Hostel. It's listed as a lodge only on gut hooks. But, they definitely, according to everything else, they are very hiker friendly. So I guess it's hostel makes perfect sense. Now I don't see bed and breakfast. I don't see I don't see Pace, so he should be here somewhere. And it's like hikers welcome. And it's about time. I'll go see if I can find him, see if he's already checked in or what's going on.